How you guys doing on this wonderful day? I just want to say real quick, thank you for the 800 subscribers. Really appreciate that. Thumbs up to you guys and hats off to you guys. So I don't do too many hats off videos, but hats off to you guys. 800 subscribers. Really appreciate that. So we're going to get to this topic real quick, and I'm going to summarize it as much as possible. I'm not going to bore you with all the details. I'm going to give you just a quick summary of, what the whole gig job. It's about gig jobs, all right? So people ask me, how is it like doing gig jobs like Walmart, Spark, Uber, DoorDash, Lyft, Grubhub, all those kind of jobs? You make a lot of money off of it? Are you living in a mansion? What's the deal? All right, so I'm going to break it down to three things, and this is the simplest way I can put it. So, and I know people going to hate me for this, but this is the generic answer that everybody always gives. It all depends on your market and stuff. So, three different things. So, one, it depends on your market. And I'm sorry if the middle finger is coming out. Please don't unsubscribe for me. I don't mean it that way. Two, it all depends on the type of car you drive. Like if you're driving a really beat up car, it's going to be not a good look. So, if you're driving a car with gas, full of like gas mileage and stuff, that's going to be really profitable. And then three, it all depends on your work. The more work you put into it, the more reward that you can get out of it. So I'm sorry to say that, but this is how it really all depends on those three factors. So I'm going to go in a little more detail on those factors. All right, so market-wise, this is the one. I'm going to use this finger this time. So for number one, market-wise, what I mean by that is how well your area is doing. Is your area healthy? Is it doing a lot? You're seeing a lot of orders, as in DoorDash, Uber, Grubhub, and all that. If you're seeing, and also I'm going to throw in passengers too. So the ones that want to do the passengers, as in Uber and Lyft, those could be profitable too. It just depends on your market. Like if you go out in the boondocks, you may not find people that can, may find one, but it ain't going to be a lot. So it really depends on your market. But if you are, like, for example, got a lot of, a lot of DoorDash orders and stuff. That's good. That's a healthy market. And Walmart, Spark too, all that stuff. I do it all. So multitasking is really effective because it open up a lot more options. Do not settle for one app. Always expand to others. And what I mean by multitasking, it's just to simply have, like, say you got DoorDash and Uber Eats on. Let's make it easy like that. You got those two apps on, and whatever one that's paying higher, I don't know, say like some magical order pop up for like $45, and you see that on Uber Eats. Now, you accept the Uber Eats order and you turn off DoorDash, so DoorDash won't annoy you with all those orders because you already got a good order. Do that, bam, ready to go. Now, also, again, just to summarize everything, it's really the market. So if your market's good, it's definitely worth it. Now, there are some okay market or hidden gem markets that is profitable. I have done some Walmart Sparks, and which is the grocery delivery, and basically it's I found some hidden gems there. Sometimes the small towns can be very profitable if you know the people and when they're gonna order and stuff like that. You got strategy. So anyway, I digress. Let's move on. Number two is all about the car. You don't want to drive a 4x4 doing like, it can kind of work with delivery, but it's going to eat up a lot of your gas because you don't need that much room if you're doing DoorDash for some pizza or something small. I mean, I got a Prius and I'm not using as much. Oh crap. I forgot to throw away I forgot to throw away some trash. So I'm gonna have to go to the dumpster in a little bit after this video. But hey, thank you guys for reminding me somehow. Anyway, let me get back on topic. So with a Prius, basically, I'm not saying it's the king of all cars, but it is a hybrid, and hybrids do save a lot of gas. So I just definitely, use the car that save you the most gas. Don't drive a 4x4 or a giant, SUV and all that, because it could work for passengers. Like, if you got a lot of passengers, yeah, if you're going to go with that route, but don't do it for DoorDash. Like, you're going to, unless you absolutely have no other choice and that's your only transportation. But I highly recommend you get something cheap, because saving a lot of gas. Now, don't listen to all the people that say, oh, depreciation, you're going to depreciate your car, you're going to ruin it by doing all these gig jobs. That's not true. Like, it's not, like, are you trying to sell your car? Is that what you're trying to do? If you're trying to sell it, then don't do it, okay? I mean, you go back and forth to work all the time, like on your 9-to-5 job, so you're depreciating your car there. I mean, it's just the difference is you just drive it more often, and you can write your, taxes off of it. Just write off the taxes. Like, I mean, I don't want to make this a whole tax video, but basically, I mean, to summarize everything, if you are working a 9-to-5 job and you doing a gig job, I mean, you are going to depreciate either your body, as in the 9-to-5 job, depending on where you're working at. Like, if you're working in Walmart, you're going to be lifting those boxes and all that. You're depreciating that back. You're depreciating that, that body. So what you do on the gig jobs, mostly cars or whatever, you depreciating your car, but it's not like you're selling your car. So what do you want? You can't have it both ways. Now, I had this car for over 5+ years, and I put at least 200 and something miles that I'm about to check right now. Okay, so 230,000 miles into this, and I bought it when it was at least 60,000. So, I mean, this car is still going well. I haven't had any issues with it, no problems. Everything's good so far, besides the typical, oil changes and, all of that. But other than that, it works. So, as long as it works, it's great. And it pretty much made me, I'm going to just say it like this, doing these gig jobs, I pretty much made that money back anyway. So it's not like I took a huge loss. I still made it back. The car paid off and stuff. So I bought this car for like about 14,000. So it still worked. Anyway, just when it comes to your cars, just get a car that's decent, that's able to, save you gas and all that. All right, next one is all about the work. The third one is all about how much work you put into this. If you put a lot of work into it, you can make a lot. I mean, if you kind of lazy and just stand by and do nothing, you're not going to make much. Okay, with me, to be honest, if I work this like a 9-to-5 job, basically, and work the markets and know what places is good, not to be bragging, but I can make at least, and this is with me not even working full time, not all the time. Again, it varies, but it could be like between 700 to 1,000 a week, or it could be more. I have made a lot. Some weeks I have made a lot more, but again, I'm not putting a whole lot of time. Obviously, if you're putting more time into it, you're going to make way more than what I make. And this is multitasking. So this is with me doing all the different jobs and stuff. Now, in the future, if y'all want to know, I'll put up, like, when I do my taxes and stuff, I'll let you guys know how much everything costs and calculate and all that. Because I've done this for almost since full time in it. I started around March. So I started like doing Uber and stuff around March, and we already in January. So you can get around with it. You just have to, put effort into it. Now, yeah, I save money for gas. I mean, sorry, I had to burp. Now, I put money on the side for like taxes and stuff, which you should do. Like, you should always at least put 15-20% of what you make and put it to the side. Think of it as your income tax. I mean, you may have to pay a lot, you may not. Like, as far as like gas, you could write all that off. Everything you can write off, like I wrote off the seat covers and radio, whatever, because you're using this is your business. Like, so you could write off stuff. And like I said, it all varies, man. So anyway, I don't want to bore you guys too long with this video, but again, 1, market. 2, it's about the car that you drive. Don't drive a big giant truck, a bus, or whatever. You're just making pizza deliveries or McDonald's deliveries or whatever. And then 3, just put in the work. Now, in the future, like I said, if you guys want to know, I'll make more of a detailed, like I'll go into detail. Like, but this was just even though it's almost like 12 minutes now, it's just a summarize of what I kind of do and making a living off of it. So it's better than, I mean, I don't want to say, because every job's different, it varies, but back in the day, I mean, if y'all want to think about it, gig jobs was considered doing what? Like cutting grass, like what else? I'm trying to think. Gig jobs was like babysitting, like shoveling snow, stuff like that. I mean, depends on how much work you put into it. You can make a lot, maybe not. Walking dogs or whatever was like a side hustle. And, nowadays it's 2024. We got all these gig jobs that people doing, and they making money off of it. So it can be done. You just got to put the effort into it, and hopefully it'll work out for you guys. If y'all got any questions, feel free to ask. I'll give y'all information as much as I can. I just didn't want to, like, again, bore y'all with all the details and stuff. So anyway, I'm out. I'm going to get ready to go to work. And another thing about gig jobs, you can work your schedule whenever you want. But again, if you slack off too much, you won't make much money. So you can't slack off but so much. Anyway, I'm out. Peace. Tell me what you guys think. Love you guys. 800 followers. 800 subscribers. Thank you so much. Peace.